Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. David Lee makes his big league debut right after this. Charlie Morton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Settling in now, David Lee. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lee has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He swings and misses. Throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-0 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The third baseman, number 3.
In now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The set and the 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. High and deep to right. Back goes Garcia at the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Number 30 would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in, number 30. He readies for his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Cox is off of first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Houston. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2. Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. His line against Justin Verlander, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can.
Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far back. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Cox ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. Pham, the runner at third. Zunino is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Fouled away. Verlander ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson.
hitter.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Four runs here in this half inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with two strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, and Tampa's taking a 4-2 lead. Now the Astros designated hitter, Michael Brantley, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. The The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Here's George Springer, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Brantley stands at second with no outs. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
The catcher,
and guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding in once again, David Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays are in front, 4-3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
The center fielder, Kevin.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Into the box, Jose Altuve. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Choi comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Lee is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, number 3. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And another foul ball. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Pham playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Robertson is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and a strike. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Houston.
Now at the plate, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Popped him up. Zunino shading to his right. One down.
Now batting,
I'm sure his
designated
eyes
hitter,
lit up when he saw that
Michael
curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Here's Michael Brantley. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, George Springer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike 1. Brantley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. skied into straightaway right. Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So a sac fly here in his first major league at-bat. Not the flashiest way to start a career, but you have to respect the guy who goes out there and puts the team ahead of himself.
Not the flashiest, Matty? That's an 0 for 0 with a steak right there. I'll take that any day of the week, any at-bat I've ever had in the big leagues, let alone my first one.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking at his career totals, Altuve possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. He's set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The pause and the 0-2 in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the stretch, the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 5 and the Astros 4. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Willy Adames, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. And if he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
3-2 now. Adames on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. High in the air down the right field line. Lee moves over, and he hauls it down in the corner.
The batter, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it, and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Verlander pauses. 1-2 on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One and 0. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Adames rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And it is now 6-4.
The left fielder, number 29.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Chris Davinsky answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Davinsky.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Ready on 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Rays lead it 8-4. Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Gary Cox. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now the 2-0. It's a fastball center cut.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is taken high above the zone.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, number 30. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Here it comes on 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Robertson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup. And as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
A man at second with 1 down, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Now a slider and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Choi, the runner at second with one away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Joey.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Wendell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Sliding stop by Altuve. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's the Rays 9 and the Astros 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And that's in there. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Oliver Drake is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
47, Oliver Drake.
Robinson Chirinos will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 0-2 delivery lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Runner at first here, one man out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. David Lee will be next. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Yeah, as they say, there's a
Now
hole
batting,
in his swing in that
the
location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. There's ball 4.
First base.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Starting in for Houston, Jose Altuve, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 9-4. Digging in and looking for more. Matt Duffy 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
A ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 clears this one over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
In now, Tommy Pham. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
The count 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Here it is. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Avisail Garcia will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he takes ball one.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Zunino, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2 count.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a liner, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie Adames. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 10-4. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike one. One out, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number two.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia at the track. The wall. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And now Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Tyler Glasnow comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 20, Tyler Glasnow.
Standing in now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's too high, ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Three and 0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
1 and 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Right side. Scooped up to second for 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 10 and the Astros 5.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting second baseman, Joey Wendell.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Altuve at second, reined in, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
There's a drive out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 11-5. Now at the plate, George Springer will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
George Springer.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Bad call on that last pitch right there. You know, the pitch before that was awfully close. That was called a strike, so he wanted to go right back there.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talked about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they will hold that runner over at 3rd as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Two men are on with two men out. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays will settle for just the one. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Rays 12 and the Astros 5. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Count the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Michael Lee.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, number 3. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was. In now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box, number 30, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
12-6 the final tally here. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton earns his first win of the season. Justin Verlander was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.